fell. Actually, they're already down there. Okay. Keep turning. It's still there. Okay. Alright, sea names. I like a lot of these sea names. The girls' names have some eyebrow raisers, but I don't think any of them are too bad. 20 on the girls' side, and I'm going to do the girls' side first. 20 on the girls' side is Caroline, and I love the name Caroline. I think, and actually I like Caroline better than Carolyn, but I do like Caroline, and I've always liked the nickname Carol, C-A-R-O. I think Carol is just, I actually just, shoot, 4 or 5 towns, sorry, I got something in my eye, 4 or 5 towns, over in your direction, not your direction, but ahead of me, there is a town called Carol, and I've always thought that would be just a really cool name for a little girl. The next one is Claramonde. I'm probably Claramond. I think it was Claramond. I think you said it was German, and if it is indeed German, the E at the end is pronounced with very soft, short A sound, so I think it's Claramonde. I don't care for it. I don't like the Mond part at the end of it. Not Claire, but I don't care for the Mond part. The nickname Claire would be awesome. I do like that name, but I don't like the name Mond. No, I can't count backwards. 18 is Cameo. I don't like it, only because when I first hear, and I'm not a dirty-minded person at all. My mind automatically jumps to certain things, and that could be not a great name. I'm not gonna say it only because it's a very crass word, but, if I were to ever use it, I would not use C-A-M-E-O. I'd probably stick an I in it. And in that case, when I wrote it down like that, I didn't like the look of it at all. I think that a cool nickname would be Cammy or Mio. But, yeah, no, in theory, it's a nice name, but the more I thought about it, and because of the potential nickname cruel children can come up with. Next one was Cassiopeia. That's a big name. I do like Cassie. Or even, straight back to the 80s. It kind of makes me think of Casio, keyboards. So, Cassio. So, I thought that would be very cool. But that is a name that I think only someone who's really bold and almost kind of naturey, artsy-fartsy, you know, could use. That's a big name. The next one is Cordelia, and I love the name Cordelia. I think Cordelia is so pretty. I like the nickname Delia. I've liked Cordelia for a long time. Actually, I've liked it for as long as I have liked the number 7 name on the girl side. So yes, I do like Cordelia. The next one is Cleo. I don't care for that one only because I think of cats, and that kind of runs right into the next one, which is number 14, and that's Calico. My grandma had a calico cat named Callie. So I think of cats. When I think of Cleo, I think of a cat. When I think of Calico, I think of a cat. So that kind of ruins that. 13 is it's different. Chesarina. I'm not sure if you had said Chess Arena or Chesarina. There's a Z in it, so I'm pronouncing that Z. I don't know. If it's Chesarina, I like it. If it's Chesarina, I don't. I don't like the harsh Z sound. The next one is Coral. I've never been a fan of this. I don't dislike it, I don't like it. It's just not my thing. Cadenza. It makes me think of, there's like a piece of furniture. It's either a piece of furniture or it's like an entryway. There's like, or maybe it's a plant, I'm thinking. I don't know. There's something that it's reminding me of, and I can't think of what it is at the moment. But I don't care for it. Plus, it kind of makes me think of Tony Danza a little bit, with the Denza part at the end. Casimira. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Sybil, I don't care for at all. I've never cared for it. I don't care for it with a C or an S. It makes me think of, the character Sybil, who was a book. And then she was a movie played by Sally Field, a young woman whose mother had, physically abused her, and her personality split off into, gosh, I think like 8 sub-personalities. Terrible, terrible story, and I'm not sure if it's a true story or not, but it's so heartbreaking. So whenever I hear that name, I think of Sybil from the book and from the movie. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's an extremely moving movie. But it's a heartbreaking movie. The next one is Cecily, and I do like the name Cecily. I actually had never heard of this until I was watching a episode of Dog the Bounty Hunter, and, Dog's, and I can't think of her name right now, oh my goodness. Anyways, his wife, or his stepdaughter, his wife's daughter, her name was Cecily. And I had never heard that name before then, and I thought, that is such a pretty name. It's different. It's different enough to be different, but it's not so off the wall that it's off the wall. I really like it. I really like Cecily. The next one is Cecilia, and that is the one that I was speaking of that I said I have liked, Cordelia. This is long. I love the name Cecilia. I love the nickname Celia. I think it's so cute. Now, I would never, of course, use Cordelia and Cecilia together because, hello, nicknames Delia and Celia. They just don't work. But I do love the name Cecilia. I think Cecilia is actually, probably 3rd on my girls list. Probably even a little bit higher. It's not number 1, so it's either 2nd or 3rd. So, but I love the name Cecilia. Carmen. I don't know, the name's kind of been growing on me, either with a K or a C. I don't know, I think I more like it. I like it more with a K, only because with the C, it looks like Carmen. Like Carmen. But that's really the only reason. I've kind of played around with it with an I instead of an E, but, it has grown on me quite a bit. Crimson, no, that's too, although I have to agree with you, I have thought of a few names to do Crimson as a middle name, and it actually would be kind of a cool middle name. But I think you'd have to be very bold to use it. Number 4, Calliope. I would never use it. I wouldn't necessarily say that you'd have to be bold, but I don't know, it's a name that's out there. I would definitely use it on a pet, though. I mean, I think I've said this before, that I love Greek names for pets. I love Greek names for pets. So, I would, like, use it on a pet, like, in a heartbeat. I believe this next one is Celadine. Celadine? I think it's Celadine. I don't know. It's not a particularly attractive spelling. I mean, not necessarily it's ugly spelling, it's just, I don't know. I don't care for it. Calypso. I think Calypso's cute. I think that could even, I believe you had said that Cleo would be a good counterpart to Chloe. I think Calypso would be a good counterpart to Chloe. I don't know if people would use it. I think people would use Cleo before they would Calypso. But I think Calypso's cute as hell. You can get Callie out of it. If you're really like interesting, you get Calypso out of it. But I think Calypso's cute. And again, Greek name, I would use it for a pet in a heartbeat. And number 1 was Clementine. I don't like it because it makes me think of the fruit. And you know how I am with food names. So, yeah. Don't care for it. Boys. Caleb. I used to really like the name Caleb before it got really popular, and then all of a sudden it's like in your face, and now I'm just like kind of over it. But I do like it, because I like the nickname Cal. Chauncey. There is actually well, I'm not sure if he's acting anymore, but back in the day, during, let's see, Sandlot and Paper Brigade, he's in a few different movies. Like a geeky little kid with glasses. And his name is Chauncey Lepardi. Goofy looking kid, but good little actor. And that's, whenever I hear that name, I always think of him. I don't know if I would necessarily use it, because it kind of sounds kind of highbrowed, but it is a cute name. Next one is Cesare. Italian for Caesar. I like Caesar better. I like Caesar and I like Cesar. But yeah, it makes me think of Desiree, which is totally feminine. So it has a feminine feel for me. I don't care for it. Cypress. It's cool. It's different. Makes me think of the trees, but it is different. Caradoc. You know, I kind of like this one, but I kind of don't. I really like the ending of it. I like Doc. I think that's cool. But I don't like the Cara. I don't like the beginning of it. Because Cara is a female name, so it's kind of... But then, the end of it, Doc, is so masculine. So it's kind of like a contradiction in itself. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I want to like it, but the beginning of it, I don't know. I'm not sure. 15 is Cyril. I've never really been big on Cyril. I would probably use it as a nickname, but would be as far as it would go. coriander, that's a spice. It's a food. It would be a very cool sounding name, but it kind of sounds a little feminine to me. Only because I think I like Corey on girls, so, but I like the nickname Ander. I think that would be a very cute nickname. Cyan, I think you said Cyan. I don't like it pronounced Cyan, only because it makes me think of Siam. But I do like Cyan. And I'm not sure if I would use it, but I do like it. Kieran, I used to love the name Kieran. I liked it with a K though. And this was, gosh, probably when I was like, when I first really started getting into names, probably when I was like 7th grade-ish. That was when I really liked the name Karen. And then then it like seemed like it got really popular, and I was kind of like, yeah, screw that. Number 11, Kai. I love the name Kai. I like it for a nickname. I like Caius for a full name, but I do like the name Kai. And Cairo, I had never thought of it before, but that would be an awesome name for a full name for Kai. Instead of if I didn't want to use Caius, I could use Cairo. Alright, now this next one made me think of two things. Cyprian. It made me think of Eddie Cibrian, his last name, and Prion, which is an infectious disease. So I can't get past it, you know me and my associations. Carlisle, I'm not sure if I would ever use it. It does roll off the tongue extremely easy. I mean, Carlisle, it's just a very flowy name. I also think it's kind of a big name, so that's why I'm not so sure if I would ever use it. It sounds a little pretentious. So, the next is Callaway, and I'm sorry, I got something on my arm. It's like bugging me. Callaway. I don't know. I don't know if I like the way. I don't know if I like the way at the end. That's gonna be an I don't know yet. Cordon. That sounds like something I've heard of, but I'm not sure of. I'm not sure what it is. So that's gonna be another I don't know. Kanan. I love the name Kanan. The only thing is, I like it with a double N instead of a double A. Because when I see the double A, it makes me think of a TV show who had a character whose name was Kanan. So when I see the double A, I always want to pronounce it Kanan instead of Kanan. So Callaway, here's again with the well, not really, kind of like with Caradoc, Callahan. The beginning of it, Calla, it makes me think of a girl. I like the name Calla for a girl, so that kind of ruins that one for me. But I do like the name Callahan. I think Callahan is very cool. I just think it sounds a little feminine. I don't know, maybe it could be used on a girl. Casimir, I think that's a very cute name. Thumbs up in my book. Constantine, I hate that name. And I don't know why I hate that name. I just really struggle to dislike that name. I've never liked it. And then number 1, Caspian. I do like Caspian. I like Caspian and I like Casper. So, yeah. So I'm going to end this because I'm almost at 20 seconds. But yes, I like Caspian, dislike Clementine, hate Constantine, but I like Calypso.